bottom line is we got outskated tonight. It wasn't even close to the same kind of a game we played in Iowa, the second game there, where we had compete all over the ice. I just didn't see it tonight. We played a desperate team that's still in a playoff race, and we just went out there and kind of played. There wasn't a lot of bright spots.
When a team like San Jose is skating like that and seems to be attacking with speed, what do you guys want to do to try and counteract that?
Well, I think the biggest thing is especially in the first, we turned a lot of pucks over to blue, and then they were coming right back at us. We didn't get a lot of stuff in behind them. Offensively, we had a couple good looks, but nothing compared to what they had. I thought Gage actually played pretty good. I mean, we did give up 6 goals, but made some big stops. Didn't see a lot of, what's been going really good, and we haven't seen a lot of it, is our power play. I thought, when they were out there, they clicked around pretty good and scored right away, made it, an interesting game, 5-3, and, right away, and maybe we get a goal, but it didn't happen. Like I said, we played a desperate team, and we weren't.
The offense continues to come from your blue line. Chase Priskie gets a couple more goals tonight, some assists from your defenseman. Just how important is that here in the last few games to continue that offensive production from the blue line?
Well, something you really love to see, but you'd like to see some other guys kicking it in. We had some guys just didn't show up tonight offensively. They were counting on our best players. Some of them were pretty good. The other ones weren't there.
Judd Caulfield makes his AHL debut tonight. What'd you see from him that you liked?
I liked him. Big, strong kid that, kind of, took the puck to the net a couple times, had a good look. I think he hit the goalie's shaft, and then, played physical and, made a couple good plays. I thought that line was pretty good. Him, Connor, and Ozapov.
Chase, obviously you guys get the start that you want. The rest of the game doesn't go your way. Where'd you feel that this one turned?
I think after we got down a couple goals, just seemed deflated. And after that, we were just trying to claw back in, and they had gained some momentum, and that's kind of what put the nail in the coffin for us.
It seemed like they found their legs. They had their speed kind of working all night long. For a team like that can attack in waves, what do you guys need to do to make sure they're slowed down?
They just play desperate hockey. That's a team desperate to get into the playoffs right now. Every win really counts for them, and for us, we just didn't match that desperation level, and I think that's essentially what it comes down to. We know that we don't have a postseason, but at the end of the day, we got to come in and do a job. We've got 4 games left, and we've got to come and we've got to compete, and we've got to compete hard, and we've got to give every team a run for their money.
We know that it comes in a loss, so tough to reflect on a positive, but the power play continues to produce. Just what's been working so well for that unit here over the last couple of weeks?
I think just the communication. We all talk. We kind of know what our roles are and how we want to establish our game in the O-zone, and no one really points fingers if things don't go well, and we've started to gel really well lately, and I think it just starts with our power play quarterback in Delzato. He's been around a while, and he knows kind of how to succeed, and obviously you get some skilled guys in Sikura and DeLeo and Godin. It makes my life easy, that's for sure, but just overall, those are some high-end players that make high-end plays, and it definitely shows.
Dylan assists on both of your goals tonight. What can you say about him as a playmaker?
I mean, there's not much to say. It's really easy playing for him or playing with him, and I think that's one of the ultimate compliments. He makes the guys around him better. And, I'm lucky we kind of found our chemistry in Tucson, my first game, and just kind of ran with it and didn't look back. So,
Dylan, obviously you guys get the start you want, but final score is the way it is. In your opinion, where do you feel that game really turned in San Jose's favor?
Yeah, I don't know one specific point, but I thought we were getting outplayed for the majority of that at least that little bit there, and I don't know if they scored a power play goal there or whatever it was, but kind of gave up easy goals without having them kind of work for it, and I think it was kind of a frustrating game because I don't think we were playing our best, but at the same time we were right there, and obviously we get one there to start the third and kind of feeling good about our game again, and then kind of give it back. So I think that was just kind of a frustrating one for our group.
How difficult is it as a team to seem like you're getting back in the game, clawing back in, and then seeing those responses come so soon after?
Yeah, it's frustrating, but that's part of the game. That's part of hockey. Obviously, that's going to happen. Especially at this league, a lot of good players, a lot of good teams. Guys are going to score, whether it's a power play, 5-on-5, whatever it have be. I think we're more than capable of doing the same thing to teams, but just found that tonight it was just a little too easy, I think, against us.
You didn't have a ton of power play chances, but convert on the one you guys have. Just what's been really working for that unit so far?
Yeah, I think coming into the game, we got a good game plan. I think Spargy does a great job there of kind of feeding our minds with enough stuff to little tweaks, little game plans depending on the PK there. And I think anytime I guess you can get over to 6 there, he's pretty hot. So it's a pretty easy job for me if I can find him and then that 1T spot. It seems to be going in. So like you said, we're clicking right now. I think it's one of our strong suits here as a team. And I guess just unfortunate we only had one chance at it tonight.
And like you said, you and Chase combined for those 2 goals tonight. Is there something you guys have been working on in practice or working to develop that chemistry that leads to that success?
Not really, honestly. I think we just kind of came natural, luck of the draw, I guess. But I think ever since we got kind of put in those spots, it's been kind of clicking there. And like I said, I start calling him Midas here. Everything he touched turned to goal, but he's scoring like crazy. And like I said, it makes my job easy if I can just find him there, and he's putting it in the back of the net. So it's a nice little combo there.
He was complimentary of your playmaking ability. You have 3 assists tonight. I know it's tough to reflect on the positives in a loss here, but what's got you so comfortable here, and what's having you finding success here with the team?
Yeah, I think just being put in the opportunity to succeed. I think at times this year it was very frustrating for me, and it's been a nice change of heart here, having a lot of fun with it. Kind of giving some freedom out there, and especially on the power play to make plays and to kind of be the player I am. And like I said, something's just clicking there. It's nice, and obviously with the 2 guys I'm playing with Bo and DeLeo there, they make it pretty easy there. I think it's a nice little line we got going. Found some chemistry in the last couple of weeks, and continue to try to be a good line every night for our team, and a positive line that's going to help contribute.